Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen and today I'm going to be doing a bunch of DIYs with all sorts of wood pumpkins from the dollar store. So let's get into the video. Okay, so this first DIY, I'm using one of these wood pumpkins. The first few DIYs are with these wood pumpkins, so there is more wood pumpkins in this video, not just these. But I'm using the Antique Wax by Waverly, and I just put it in a little bit of water to make a faux stain. Now I'm just going to be using some rub-on transfers. These are from last year, but I've seen that they are back this year. I have not technically found them, but they are back. And I love the way like a stain color looks with these leaves. I did something similar like this last year with a garland, and I thought this was just the perfect colors. I was having major issues with these transfers, so I don't know if they don't last forever or if it was just what I was putting the transfers on top of, but you're gonna see that they're messed up a little bit, but I like the way that looks. It kind of just brings out like a little more rustic decor to this. And then I'm just using one of these crafter sticks. These are from different rub-on transfers I purchased off of Etsy and Amazon, but I love those like thick sticks. But you can use whatever you want. If you have a scraper from Cricut or just anything, a credit card, it will all work with transfers. And then I just grabbed these cute little pieces. These are leather pieces from Dollar Tree, and although I was not a huge leather fan, I did like these because you can, you know, kind of put these on whatever you want, and it doesn't have to be like that huge like leather effect, just kind of a little bit of touches here and there. And that is all I did for this one. One, I am going to be using some scrapbook paper, and then I just flipped it over, traced it as usual, and then to add scrapbook paper or really any type of paper, I just use a glue stick. They are on sale right now. It's back to school. Pick up your glue sticks, stock up on them. I know that I already did that. And then I just put the scrapbook paper right on top. It covers the holes. This is such an easy way to customize and make these pumpkins look just a million times better. Then I just had this little banner. It's a galvanized banner. This is also from Dollar Tree, and I ended up hot gluing it, but I liked that little piece wrapped around. If I took it off, there'd be holes, and you just never know what to do with those extra holes on galvanized pieces unless you want to add tacks or something like that. But I did not. I liked the way this looked. And then I had some of these leather words from Dollar Tree as well, and I just took the blessed one and hot glued it to the center. So these are really basic pumpkins that I'm doing here. If you wanted to add them to topiaries or make them into a topiary type feel or stack them or glue them together, you could 100% do so. I just know that when I do that with some of my pumpkins or crafts, they just end up not staying together, or they just don't look that great in my house. So you know, those are some other options for you guys, but these are just some fun ways that you can decorate these wood pumpkins. So for this next one, I'm kind of going to go with the same theme as the scrapbook paper, but if you don't have a Hobby Lobby around, I do not. I just had some scrapbook paper from last year. You can grab some of this sticky wallpaper from the Dollar Tree. I love this faux like wood. I'm not sure exactly what the style of this is. Something bone, maybe I'm totally wrong. Anyways, I love the way this looks. Traced it, cut it out, and then I just had this hello words. These are actually from Family Dollar, only $1, and I glued those to the center. Once that was done, I just decided to add some embellishments and make this look a little more fall. So I just added some leaves, and these were from a pick from Walmart, but I think you can pick up a ton of different leaves from Dollar Tree. I also wrapped it with twine around, just made it just a little bit, you know, a little bit nicer, not just, you know, 100% sticky wallpaper. Added it, you know, and here we go. A little hello fall door sign for your home. pumpkin. This came from Family Dollar. It was $1.25, and yes, I am out of focus. I didn't realize I had my camera on a different setting. I did end up fixing that because once I was done painting this, I'm like, oh my gosh, like seriously, like, do I not know how to film? I'm just using the moss colored chalk paint by Waverly and then the antique wax by Waverly as well to paint the bottom. I'm also going to be using these chalkboard ornaments. Here I am fixing my camera. I cannot believe it was out of focus for that amount of time. Glued that along with a twine bow to the bottom, and that is all I did for this. I think this is so stinking cute, and it was so easy to make. A Family Dollar sign, $1. I just flipped it over and painted the back with that Waverly chalk paint and moss. I love this color, and I love that I can actually keep my original or like my everyday home decor up when I do fall decor as well, because I can kind of make it match a little bit better and without having to take everything down and making everything orange and yellow, which by all means, I love the fall colors, but sometimes it's just kind of fun to add this moss color or that beautiful celery color by Waverly as well, just like a lighter green. And then with these little wood pumpkin ornaments, I'm just using that same wallpaper or the sticky wallpaper from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna be gluing these on to the sign, and then I'm just gonna be adding that little die cut wood piece. It is a leaf, it's from Dollar Tree, wrapping the edges with twine to cover those holes up, and then you have a really cute little shelf sign. So I love making signs. I love having them just kind of in the background of my decor as well. I think they're super pretty, and these are very, very easy and simple to make. I say these are twine bows, but they're actually the bows or the twine to hang the pumpkins up with. They came in the package, but there you have it, a simple way, and then you didn't have to waste any of that sticky wallpaper because we just added it to another craft. So this one, another one of these pumpkins. Yes, I used all of them that I bought because let's just use everything that we buy. Let's just try to at least. I had this calendar from last year, and I thought that, you know, I love farmhouse. Why not add a little bit of farmhouse touches to these pumpkins? Grabbing my glue stick once again, I cut out that calendar to fit to size. I love this so much. I kind of thought that I was like, I have one more pumpkin left. Like, what should I do with that? I'm like, yes, we're going to make it farmhouse. We're going to add a little calendar to it. And I just ended up adding those little die cuts. I was going to call them flowers. They are leaves, and just twine. And that is all for this one. DIY, this was a fun one. I'm using those ornaments again in this farmhouse summer paper. This is from the Echo Park subscription box. I don't do that anymore. I only did it one time, but I love the scrapbook paper they have. It kind of makes me get out of like the box as far as color scheme goes, and I love this green color. So I cut some of them just to fit the bottom of these pumpkins, and then some I just ended up cutting to fit to size on these pumpkins, and then I'm just using that antique wax in that water from the first project for these as well. I just love this stain color. I love the way this looks, and you can use this with any type of paint that you want, and the less water, the darker your stain will come out as, and the more water you use, the lighter your stain will come out. So anyways, I'm just going to be gluing that scrapbook paper on. I use this, I'd say it's like a checkered pattern, and then I just used some green, and I just love the way these turned out. I just ended up adding it and making a garland with beads I picked up off Amazon. So I just used some wood beads and some blackwood beads as well. But you guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, consider sticking around and subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!